Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Bull City Hangout, the 420 Earth Day, by the way. So, I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham, North Carolina's online community paper. And with Bull City Hangout, I invite you to join me on camera. Usually, I don't do that during Bull City Notes. I try to keep that to 5 or 10 minutes because it's usually in the middle of your workday. But a lot of us are stuck at home. A lot of us are frustrated and just want to talk to somebody and just want to hang out with someone since we can't leave our homes except for necessary reasons like helping neighbors, relatives, or grocery shopping. So what I'm going to do first, and then in fact, let me click on the link here on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. There's the link. There it is. And then you can join me. So let me get started. And I'm going to start with the school tools page. If you can indulge me, I'm going to list the schools that are dispensing bagged breakfast and lunch to any child or any young person who's 18 and under. Okay, also, adults can get non-perishable food and family-style casseroles. How about that? So, and it's called Durham Feast, and it's a partnership of Durham Public Schools, Durham County Government, Durham Public Schools Foundation, local nonprofits, and local restaurants, so you know the food is yummy. Okay, now, I'm going to read this real quick. I hope you'll indulge me. I'm going to be doing this, like I said, every day this week because, until the news really gets out. So next week, I'll just ask you to just check the school tools page of the Durham Skywriter for the information. But real quick, let me list the schools that are dispensing food right now. And Tara-Lene is here. So Terry, I'm going to make these quick announcements and then I'll invite you to join me. She's from Biz Chicks and California Cover-Ups. So real quick, these are the schools that are dispensing breakfast or giving away breakfast and lunch today, only until 12:30. You have less than a half hour to get to Bethesda Elementary or Eno Valley Elementary, Githens Middle, R.N. Harris Elementary, Hillside High, Parkwood Elementary, or Sandy Ridge Elementary. Your kid doesn't have to go to that school. You can just go there and your young person can get breakfast and lunch. And like I said, the adults can get non-perishable food supplies and casserole. Okay, now the schools that have just started giving away breakfast and lunch. This is from noon to 1:30. That's Burton Elementary, Lakeview School, Shepherd Middle, Southern High School, and Southwest Elementary. And if you would like to volunteer to help out, there's a link for you to join the Durham Public School Foundation's mailing list, and then you can find out about opportunities for you to help out because, of course, uh, volunteers are always necessary and appreciated. So, next item. Okay, Grace Church of Durham, they have grab and go meals for kids, and that is on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm telling you this now so you don't miss out tomorrow. So it's from 11:30 to 1:30. They are located at 1417 Cole Mill Road, and these are free lunches that are distributed outside, curbside, if you know what I'm saying. So again, that information can be found on the school tools page. Next item, let's see. Oh, North Carolina Science Festival is going on. 2 events today. So you can celebrate Earth Day by attending WCNC Charlotte's Weather School. That should be really cool. This is for everybody, parents, teachers, kids. So that starts at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And then the link can be found on the School Tools page for you to watch on YouTube. It's going to be live. Also happening today from 6:30 until 9:30 tonight, the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences, they'll be hosting a streamathon, and they're going to be covering topics from A to Z, astronomy to zoology. And of course, the link is going to be live on YouTube, and the link, again, can be found on the School Tools page. Okay, next I'm going to go to the Senior Scope page. Let me do that real quick. I think I have one announcement for Senior Scope. The Durham Center for Senior Life has daily workouts to really, really great music, the music that we all know. Okay. So the link, actually, you can actually view the workout. It's already happened for today. It's right there on the Senior Scope page. You just click on that YouTube video and you can watch and follow along. I think it's every day. I'll actually call and find out for you. But you can actually go ahead and do today's workshop by going to the Senior Scope page and click right on that YouTube video. Okay, next is Word. That's the nonprofit and governmental news page. Let's see, Durham County Government. Oh, this same information can be found on the Legalese page as well. And basically, Durham County Government relies on citizens to help join the advisory board. So this is a great place for you to, a great way for you to serve your community and share your expertise. Here are the vacancies that they need filled. They need people to join the Adult Care Home Community Advisory Committee, the City County Appearance Commission. I'm interested in that one. Durham Open Space and Trails Commission. That's another good one. They're all good. Juvenile Crime Prevention Council and the Nursing Home Community Advisory Committee. Get your application. Why is somebody calling me while I'm on the air? Just messed up my screen. Okay, I'll have to decline. Sorry about that. I'll call you back, whoever that was. Okay, so get your application in by next Thursday, April 30th. Okay, there you go. Now, next is the To Your Health page of the Durham Skywriter. And this is, oh yeah, I just need these little prompts. So local health professionals and medical students, they're seeking donations for face masks. What they're doing is that they're purchasing face masks and donating them to people in need. I've seen people already being berated for not having something, because as you know, in Durham County, you must wear a mask over your nose and mouth, something over your nose and mouth when you enter stores, and especially grocery stores. So these people, these local health professionals and medical students, they have a GoFundMe campaign. They are purchasing as many face masks as they can and donating them to people in need. I think that's awesome. So the information, the link for the GoFundMe campaign can be found on the Neighbor Goodies page and the To Your Health page. All righty, almost done here because I want Terralina to join us. Let's go to the Let's Go page. That's the calendar of events. Wait, am I leaving something out? Wait a minute. Yeah, Let's Go page. Let me scroll down to April 22nd and see what's happening. Oh, yeah. Okay, if you like jazz, who doesn't like jazz? Now, I hope I pronounced this right. I didn't get a chance to call and get the pronunciation right. It's either Lynn Grissett or Lynn Grissett. But in any case, some great jazz. Lynn Grissett Trio. There's a new series called Live at Arcana. It's happening tonight, obviously online, from 9 until midnight. So you can actually check out jazz in your pajamas now. Super awesome. The suggested admission price is $12 to the show. I think it's pretty cool. There's 3 sets. It's just like it's live. Well, it is live. So first set is 9, second set 11:15. I'm sorry, second set 10:15, third set 11:15. Really cool. Check it out. Go to the Let's Go page for more information on that. All righty. And if you're putting on any concerts, workshops, whatever, let me know, because now the Durham Skywriter has become like a curator. It's like a curator of everything happening in Durham. It always was, but now it's totally, how can I put this? It's like it's where you go to get information, can be found in the Durham Skywriter, and you can help me by sharing your information with me. Now, speaking of face masks, which I did a few minutes ago, let's bring on Terralina Austin. Terralina.
Myself. How you doing today?
Doing great. Hope you
You look good, girl.
you. Show us your hairstyle, because you have a new hairstyle.
Oh, see, my daughter
Yeah, nice.
braided my hair up because, in this this situation, the stylists aren't available.
Right.
So
You know what
braided it up.
about that? Because I'm wondering, a lot of us are going more natural.
Mhm.
And I'm wondering if this will have a long-lasting effect on women in terms, because
I'm sure it will.
because I instinctively put on my lipstick when I'm leaving the house, and I'm like, wait a minute, I have to wipe it off because I have to wear a face mask. And so I wonder if this is going to have an effect on the fashion industry and the cosmetics industry.
It is, because what you're going to find is people are not going to want cosmetics that come off easily on their masks because they're washing them, and so they want something that's going to be washable. And we will probably change from makeup to skin to sunscreen.
Mm.
So then you got to figure out, is the oil going to get in your mask and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And something else that I found interesting, and I don't know if this is a good topic or not, but I'm going to go there.
Okay.
These masks that have the interfacing and the filters, what's in those filters? Were they designed for the purpose of breathing through them? Like people are using coffee filters and Kleenex, and does that Kleenex have lotion in it?
And HEPA filters, if I pronounce that right.
Yeah, HEPA filters, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm presuming that the HEPA filter was designed for, I don't know.
Vacuum bags. You take them off your vacuum bags.
Yeah. So then is that designed to breathe through every day? Because I think the people who used it were doing things like welding or something short term.
Okay.
But if you're so I'm just saying.
Okay. That's something to be thought about. Something to think about.
It's one of the reasons why I don't put any filters or any interface in my mask. They're just cotton.
Yeah. Somebody should look into that because I didn't think about that until this moment.
Term.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm thinking these are lungs.
Well, I'm thinking the HEPA filters should be safe because they're designed to.
I don't know. I'm not a chemist.
To clear the air. I'm not either. That's a good question.
It's just a thought because most of the people who use them were doing things like sawdust or construction or temporarily working with chemicals.
And they weren't put on the face. They were for vacuum cleaners. Yeah.
And also, people who had the masks, were those masks designed to be worn 18 hours in a row, 2-3 days in a row?
Yeah.
Breathing through
the HEPA
anyway,
filter.
Don't get me started. I'm just thinking.
I'm glad. No, I'm glad you posed that question because that's something that we need to look into. Because if the cure is hurting us, then we need to change that. I do know that people are using paper towels. Actually, the point is, as brought up by a doctor on YouTube, he said the whole thing is, if you can blow out a candle while wearing your mask, it's not sufficient, regardless of what it's made of. You have to test it by lighting a match or a candle or whatever and try to blow it out. If you cannot blow it out, then supposedly it's good enough. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe not for doctors and medical staff, but for those of us who aren't handling patients with COVID-19 disease.
Or we're just, you know what I'm saying? We're just going in the store. We're not going to have it on all day.
Right. Well, that's true. And they're reusing theirs.
Yeah. These are different times. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that,
speaking about face masks, now I did not. Actually, why don't you tell us about BizChicks first, and then we'll talk about your face masks.
Okay, great. BizChicks, we started BizChicks because we were concerned about people receiving convoluted answers and that were so complex that they couldn't run their businesses. We wanted people to have information in chunks and ways where they could apply this stuff today, whether they had a PhD or they were a high school dropout. We wanted it clear Okay.
Mhm.
I think what really frustrated us once was that we joined a mastermind and the stuff was so convoluted that, I mean, I'm sitting there with a master's degree. My partner's sitting there with several degrees and life, and we both have life experience, and we couldn't figure out what this guy was talking about. We had paid good money. We
Wow.
decided to start Biz Chicks because we don't like convoluted crap.
Ooh. Okay. Well, there you go.
We want you to have information that helps you run a profitable business that's fun to run. And it's no fun if you can't understand what to do.
I have a question for you,
Mm-hmm.
because nonprofits are businesses. People often don't see it that way, but could a person wanting to start a nonprofit check out Biz Chicks? You have a daily show, Eastern
Mm-hmm.
Time, 11 o'clock. It runs for a half hour or so.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
We help a number of nonprofits. We don't help them establish their nonprofits, but we help them learn how to use the tools to grow their audience, to reach their audience, especially in this environment right now. You need a way to connect electronically. And so, yeah, that's what we do.
Excellent. And so you're in California, so you're really showing true commitment, because for you, even though it's 11 here, which is very comfortable for me, it's 8 in the morning for you.
That's when we run Biz Chicks, every morning at 8. It's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, we're up and we're running, and most of us get up at 4 in the morning anyway. So we've already been up 4 hours before we even see you. We've exercised, had our prayer time. You know, we have a routine that we go through before you even see us. So, you know, when you're calling us at 4 and 5 in the afternoon, we've already done 12 hours. You know?
Wow. And actually, one of your usual guests, I guess you would say, or she's a regular now, Karen Fern is in the audience watching. And she's on Wednesdays, money mindset.
I'm money mindset coach. Yeah, I'm money mindset coach. And so
so that's on Wednesdays.
She was just on earlier today on Biz Chicks.
And she was on last Wednesday.
Exactly. So if you're looking for Biz Chicks, we broadcast Monday through Friday, and you can find us at bizchicks.live.
Awesome. And the Biz Chicks Facebook page, of course. So so Monday is like coffee, conversation. Tuesdays is tech.
Thoughts and conversations.
Okay, and then Tuesday is tech with the other Terry Johnson.
Yes, from New York City.
And then Wednesday's Karen.
Social media.
Right. Go ahead. Right. Social media is Tuesday. Right. And
yes.
And then Thursday is Robin.
We have happy habits with Robin Shimizu and friends.
Okay. And then Friday.
Hey Karen, how you doing?
And then Friday is tech.
Friday is tech. We're talking tech in English. So don't be scared. Tune in.
Don't be scared.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, we don't like convoluted crap. We just make sure you understand it.
So Terry Johnson joins again with information on technology, and sometimes Dr. Tachi joins as well.
For us. And so I like that, because then we can find some things to entertain ourselves. Dr. Tachi is always on top of what's going on in media, on media.
So is now, I mean, some people are running out of money, stuck at home. Some people are hopefully just furloughed, not actually fired or whatever, laid off. So is now a pretty good time to start a business? And
now is an excellent time to do the research about starting a business. You're going to, because my thing is, Pat, we're going to get the stimulus money.
I hope.
Can we figure out what to do with it before it comes in? Can you start a business? How are you going to make that money multiply? Not just, are you going to buy that new pair of shoes, or girl, I can get my hair done because I haven't been out.
I know so many people that said, I got my check, it's spent already. I'm like, wow.
Are you buying a big screen TV? Do you really need another TV in the house? Because most of you have TVs. The question is, can you make that money grow? Because there may be another wave of stimulus. So I personally would Google 100 businesses to start for under $100. You may have some change left in that
that's clever.
from that stimulus check. Let's find
Okay.
out, you know, what can we do to generate something that's going to keep bringing in revenue.
Okay. Well, there is a cottage industry popping up with these face masks, and you have California Cover-Ups, which was not focused on face masks. But tell us about California Cover-Ups, and then show us
California
segue into your mask. Yeah.
Okay. I started California Cover-Ups because I was tired of going into department stores and not being able to find things that fit me because I'm not a size 2. So
I'm not either.
And I wanted something that made me look attractive. I'm over 50 and I didn't want to look like my daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I started California Cover-Ups, which is a kimono making business. I make kimonos from chiffons imported from Italy, Japan, special fabrics that make you stand out in a crowd.
Do you happen to have one sitting around that you could show us?
I don't. I'd have to go to another room to do that.
Yeah, go ahead. This isn't a TV show. We're just hanging.
Oh, okay. So let me go
ahead.
Run and get something, and I can show you real quick. I'm not in my studio. I'm in my living room.
I actually bought California Cover-Up from Terry, and in fact, I intend to get. Somebody's birthday is coming up. I'm not going to say anymore, but we'll be doing more business in the future. That's all I'm going to say.
So you can hear me. Can you hear me drop?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So I'm back here in my studio, pulling out a few things that are handmade. I also have a few things that are not handmade.
The signal's bad because she's far from her computer. So
yeah. So give me a second.
Okay.
I'm on my way back.
Okay. This is a great way to showcase what you do, folks. I'm just saying. So don't be shy. Ooh, okay. Whoa.
Yeah, I do specialty items.
Whoa.
This is a floater. Let me push you back so you can see a little better.
That's really shiny.
And you get it in the camera.
Whoa, nice.
It is sequins on black chiffon.
Hey, let me see if I can. Wait one sec. I was trying to. There you go. Okay, you have all the screen to yourself. Go ahead.
Okay, so you see that, and it just floats over the body. So if you're going somewhere special, you want to contact us over there. You can inbox me.
Nice.
Can she hear me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you.
I see somebody typing. Okay, and then I have casserole.
Ooh, nice.
Isn't that pretty? I love this. I've got it stored on the opposite side. So let me turn it over so you can really see the fabric.
Beautiful.
And I make floaters so that they fit everyone.
Nice.
But it's all about, for me, it's all about the fabric.
Beautiful.
I just love that. And I'll show you this last one and then we'll move on. But this is some silk.
Nice. Oh, silk. Okay.
That I imported from overseas. So those are the kinds of things you're going to find over in California Cover-Up, as well as regular retail items.
Awesome. Very awesome.
Yep. And you can inbox me if you see something you like.
Okay. So in that case, you would look for Terralina Austin. In fact, let me type your name.
Oh, okay.
No, wait a minute. They look for California Cover-Ups.
No, they can inbox me over there on Messenger if they want.
Oh, okay. Well, let me spell your name wrong.
Terri. Oh, it's right there on the screen.
Yeah, but I want to have your last name because they're going to look.
Okay.
There might be another Terralina in the world. You never know.
That's true. I think there's 2 of us on the
last one was hand painted, Karen. wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Hand painted fabric from
So realizing that there's a shortage of face masks,
oh,
you stepped in, right?
yes.
And take it
I
from there.
started making that face masks because my ladies know that California cover-ups were on assignment to keep you looking beautiful. So this is not just about safety. It's also about pretty. It's also
Yeah.
about feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Special. You know, we're going down the street looking all generic. So
Right. I mean, if you're going to be wearing masks every day, you might as well be pretty with it.
yes. And if you're in business, why not promote your brand?
Okay.
Promote your own brand. So we are able to. First of all, I'm going to show this one. I made this one today for a lady. I keep forgetting this is mirrored. You see that? So there's her
Oh, no,
logo.
that's correct.
There's her logo, and there's her name.
Nice.
Got to turn this. So got to keep remembering how to mirror things. Yeah. So.
But you know what? You started with African and other beautiful fabrics.
Yes,
And
I've got to get to this bag here.
I noticed you're really getting super duper creative with the personalization.
Oh yeah, because what happened was one of my customers lost someone, and she wanted a mask, a commemorative mask that had "Rest in Heaven" on one side and the person's name on the side.
Wow, wow!
I know, and it just really it was challenging, and so I did that, and that was after she saw this mask, which I'm going to show you right here, that I made.
Nice.
For Fish Chicks. So there's Fish Chicks on this side, and then it's got my name on that side.
Sweet.
See, so when she realized that I could personalize, and now I just feel like I'm really, I don't know, helping people. Because one of the things I did was I sent her some things because I knew she was going to be having to go to the viewing. Her and her mother, and his small son. So I sent them that instead of food.
Wow.
Yeah. And
how do you put? So you put a photo on fabric? How do you do that?
No, this is vinyl. It heat presses to the fabric just like a T-shirt.
Sweet.
So that's how we get it personalized.
Okay. Oops, upside down. That's okay. Yeah, show us a couple more.
Okay. All right. Well, I have a few of these. These are mud cloths.
Ooh. Wait. Let me give you the screen. Wait a minute. Okay. Boom.
So this is mud cloth.
Nice.
It's lined in black, and it's got the straps. The straps are a little tight when you first get them, so you might want to stretch them a little bit.
Okay.
Because you want it to be snug, and I'll show you how to put this on shortly. But yeah, so this is one pattern.
Okay.
This is another.
Ooh. I like that.
Okay. And what else do we have going on? Oh, we got these. I like this too. This is purple.
Uh-oh.
And so they're not going to look exactly like this but this is the fabrics that they come in. This is one of my favorites right here.
Ooh, I like that. I like all of them.
Isn't
I like that.
Red?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Pop of yellow. It's gorgeous.
Nice.
What else we got going on? Oh.
Ooh. They are so beautiful.
It's the fabric. You know what I mean? And at California Cover-Ups, we're all about the fabric. Let's see what else I got going on. I got a few things for kids too.
Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see.
We've got. I made this one for my granddaughter.
Oh,
Minnie
Mouse. Yeah. Nice.
And then these were for my grandsons.
Spider-Man,
heroes during
Spider-Man.
the Spider-Man. Yeah, all of that. Let me know if I'm in the camera because I'm holding this
Oh
up in
yeah,
front of
yeah.
me.
I gave you the whole screen.
Okay. And then this one, this is Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
I personalized this for a member of Zeta Phi Beta
Oh,
sorority.
okay, okay.
For
Nice.
1920 to 2020.
Oh, okay.
And so those are the highlights right there. I do have a let's see, can I put anything in this private chat? I don't know.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is see if I can put the bit.ly in here. Okay, yeah, there's the bit.ly for my slideshow. I can show you the slideshow.
Oh, okay.
See that.
Okay, wait. Did you want me to?
I can share my screen. Don't worry about it. You can put that in the chat. So if they want to go back
I was gonna
later.
grab my. Well, let me see if I can.
Hold on.
If I can copy that and put that in the comments.
Okay.
And Barb, they're not. They don't have a disposable filter, right?
No, they do not have a filter because of the reasons that we discussed earlier in the show.
Mm-hmm.
But they are washable, and you can hand wash them because they don't have the interfacing. Because I found that after so many washes, interfacing can get interesting. It just depends on how well you treat it. Okay, so this is California cover-ups, and I'm going to run this slideshow.
Wow.
And and let me know because I can't see what's going on over there on your side.
Okay.
Okay.
You can see it on your screen, though, right?
Yes, I can see it on mine.
Okay.
But I am on the actual page. So is the view? Okay. It's the view on presentation. Yeah, it's on presentation. So it's just here at California cover-ups. We're on assignment to keep you looking beautiful.
There you go.
So we're going to look at the collection real quick, ladies. Here you go. Purple Magic.
Beautiful. Nice.
All my masks are one price, $20. So you don't have to trip about, is that one 30? Is that one 40? 20, 15, 10? They're all 20. Just
okay.
So this is item number one.
Mm-hmm.
Each item is made lined with cotton. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is the one I showed you earlier.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm.
This is the one that I'm going to demonstrate when we get off. It's burgundy and red. It's lined in burgundy fabric.
Okay. Nice.
That's the mud cloth one. Look at me in front of my TV. You can tell I've been sequestered. Look at that hair. Okay.
Burgundy collection.
Yeah, burgundy and red. It's something about it makes it pop. You can see this is polka dots right here. This is cornflower print, and this is like a Greek key right here.
Nice. Very nice.
We can put your monogram on there.
Oh, Southerners going to love that.
As long as you keep it simple, we can work with it. I like monogram stuff too. Mm-hmm. I think that's it. Must be an East Coast thing. We like monograms. Okay, or we can put your business. This is this is the illustration of the Biz Chicks mask that I showed earlier.
Okay, nice.
With the vinyl pressed on it. We've got some marble comics fabric. All of this is
so clever.
Fabric. Yeah.
So your kid's not going to mind putting on their mask.
Yeah, they'll actually use it. You know what I mean? Because it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah. And this, I believe, is the final one.
Ooh, I like
That's the one I showed earlier. You can see that the patterns are different. It just depends on where the pattern falls on the fabric.
Right. That makes sense.
So you see that little bit of pink, but on the one I showed you had more pink. So, and this is the burgundy one with the little.
Well, another cool thing is that they're all one of a kind because it depends on where they fall when you cut them.
Exactly. Which is what happens at California cover-ups. I stand over and I ask him where to cut it. Where should I cut this, Daddy? And he always tells me. So here are the colors, the solid colors. If you just wanted a solid colored mask,
Mm-hmm.
And then if you wanted the logo on it, just let me know and we'll talk about it, see what's feasible.
Okay.
So
Nice.
they can either contact me on my Facebook page, Carolina Austin. They can message me over there, or they can text me. I would prefer a text to this phone number, or they can send me a message on Facebook under Carolina Austin.
Nice.
So I hope
Nice.
that was helpful. Let me come back in the
And
StreamYard.
let me check if I spelled okay. Austin. Okay, I thought I misspelled your name. I didn't.
No, ma'am, you had it right.
Okay. Okay. You would have let me know, I'm sure.
Okay, so that is that. Let me stop sharing my screen.
All righty. Wow, that's what I call an example of what's happening now. Cottage industry forming
Yeah.
around the fact that we all need masks. And in Durham, I don't know about you, in way out there in California, but Durham County here in North Carolina, it's mandated. I mean, you must. They won't throw you out, but you will be told firmly that you must have a mask when you try to enter a store nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
And you won't be arrested, but it is a they did tell you that it's, let's see, what is it? I guess it's a misdemeanor or something. But in any case, they're not going to arrest you. They're not going to fine you, but they're going to let you know in no uncertain terms that you gotta have a mask on.
And the store can refuse you entry, right? Because the other people
Technically,
inside, because you're out of compliance.
I know, but I'm saying technically they cannot. But they're going to put the pressure on. I've seen it already. And some people are saying that some people are being refused entrance into people's businesses. But I think in terms of the big chain stores, like we have Food Lion, we have Harris Teeter.
Yeah.
I think it would reflect badly on the store if the word got out that they were not allowing certain people in, or not, or kicking them out, whatever. But I've seen locally owned stores refusing entry, and technically, you're not supposed to do that. But when it's your store and your health,
it's a family business,
yeah,
I can. Health,
yeah,
I could see, and it's small quarters.
Yeah,
there's not a lot of room for air circulation in a small business.
Right, and that's why I think that people aren't being refused, and aren't being arrested, because I think common sense would tell you that you're going to protect your own business.
Yeah.
And because I saw someone being refused entry, and they simply went to the car and got something to put around their nose and mouth, and they were allowed in. So you have to protect yourself, and it's just all common sense nowadays. That's all we got. That's all we got. Common sense. If that.
Yes, indeed.
If that.
How about that? So let's use that.
Now I like what Barb is saying. Barb is saying it's a wonderful opportunity for retailers to give back to the community to provide masks at the entry to their stores. Now I actually saw that once yesterday, where someone said, "Okay, here's a mask," But but to willingly and generously do that, that's cool. That's cool. But I did mention that there are,
you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, local health professionals and medical students have a GoFundMe campaign. It's on the Durham Skywriters Neighbor Goodies and Health page, and they are buying masks from different venues to people in need, because you can't find. I actually threw away a whole box of masks earlier this year.
This year, huh?
Last year. I had no idea this was going to happen. I have a breathing disorder, and it hasn't been that bad at night. I used to have to wear a mask to bed, and I got through the winter without having any episodes. And so I said, "Oh, I'm cool." So I threw the whole box of masks away, like 50. Not realizing I'd need them later.
Wow.
But yeah, so you can't find them anywhere. So people like Terralina have stepped forward, and then these gentlemen who are going to be donating them to people in need. This book has been inundated with ads of really questionable products and businesses. And there are a lot of people selling masks, and they're They're false. Get up. A lot of times it's desperate people trying to sell stuff, and it's not worthy of your money.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Marietta's here. Wow. Long time. She's
yeah.
old school Blab. Remember Marietta?
No, how you doing, Marietta?
She's in either New York or New Jersey. But
Oh,
wow. Hello. And I hope you're
I
doing
didn't know.
better. I know she was going through some health things.
Oh, uh-huh.
So how about that? Very happy to
We
see
prayed
you.
briefly on you, Marietta.
How about that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
But
indeed.
I also saw where McDonald's is going to be giving out free meals to essential workers. All they need to do
Oh,
is be able to show their ID. Yeah,
okay.
they're going to give them away because they're putting love notes in them to
Nice.
thank them for their dedication. Yeah. Now,
Nice.
see, there's an example of a business, doing the right thing at the right time. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying?
And a lot of
So,
first responders and health professionals are reusing. You're not supposed to
yeah.
reuse those masks and gloves, but they have to do it. And we've
Because
lost so many of them to coronavirus.
I I was
It's
looking at
scary.
that.
And
It's
Marietta's in
unbelievable.
lockdown. Yeah, most
And
of us are
here's
in
the other
lockdown.
thing:
Yeah.
bus drivers. We've lost a lot of bus
Hmm.
drivers. I
Yeah.
didn't realize that as a
Yeah.
result because they're in a closed box all day.
And people are coughing on him. This one guy, a Detroit bus driver, was very upset, and he was telling people to wear those masks. Some lady coughed all over him and entering the bus. He died.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, and
I saw that on the
my
news.
next door neighbor is a bus driver, and I tell him, man, you better wear. He knows, and because he's older than I am,
Hmm.
so he's very careful. Because and he's also very happy because a lot of people have not been taking the bus. So he says, for the
Yes,
most part, he's driving empty buses. So I said, good for you.
and that's okay. We're good with that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, speaking.
Because most of
Oh,
the
go
people
ahead.
who are on a bus now are
Mhm.
trying to get to a doctor,
Yeah.
and they just don't have personal transportation.
Hmm.
So yeah, that could be a
Now
critical situation.
I don't know if they're still in operation, but on the health page of the Bronx,
Marietta
I,
says she's
in a
in
nursing
nursing
home.
home.
Yeah, be careful. Be very
Are
careful. Yeah,
you
nurse.
are you working, Marietta, in the nursing home? Or are you?
She. What was I saying? I forgot. Well, I was saying something. That's
We were
okay.
talking about the buses. We were talking about the buses
Mm,
and the different things. But let me show you how these masks work. Let's go there.
okay. Okay.
Okay, so this mask is called a dome mask. It's shaped like this.
Mm-hmm.
The point the point goes at the top,
Mm-hmm.
and this little flat part goes at the bottom. So you see it has the strap that goes through.
That's all one piece. Okay.
It's all one piece. Yeah. So you start by pulling the mask down and putting this bottom piece over the
Mm-hmm.
back of your head.
Okay.
Slide the mask down.
And then there you go.
There you
See,
go.
you know where the bottom, how to do the bottom strap, and
Uh-huh.
people were calling him stupid, which I thought was mean because when I first got your
Uh-huh.
face mask, I didn't know how to put it on either.
Yes, and
So
some people
yeah,
said that they were having trouble being understood through it. Can you hear me?
pretty much,
And pretty much understand me, right?
yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
good. It's pretty
It's
good.
a little muffled,
Hmm.
but then your mouth is covered. I mean,
Hmm. And nose, and
yeah.
you can pull that strap and then have the mask just around your neck for when you need it.
Yes. So when I'm driving, I just take the top one off
Hmm.
and let it hang down, and I open my windows to get a lot of fresh air.
Hmm. And between uses, what some people do is that they spray peroxide on it between uses.
Okay.
Yeah.
I throw mine in the washer or I hand wash it.
Hmm.
I want the elastic to last longer. And
Hmm.
when you first get them, the elastic is strong. You want strong elastic because you want it
Hmm.
to be secure. But if it's too much, just give it a couple of tugs. It'll
Right.
be okay.
Okay. That's if
It
it's
will
too
give with
tight.
you.
If it's too
Yeah,
tight.
it'll give with
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
So
And
um
one more thing I wanted to bring up about the face masks that you wear. A lot of people are trying to make these face masks, but they can't find elastic. It just so happens that we were on the phone uh, And I told Carolina, I said, "Oh, let me check my grandmother's old sewing kit because I have the sewing kit in my closet." I had 3 packets of elastic, all different widths, and I sent them. I sent, or was it 2? Was it 2 or 3?
It was 2 packages, but
2.
they all had different lengths in them. Yeah.
Yeah. And I went ahead and just mailed them to Terry. And
that was so kind because
no problem. I'm not bragging. The reason I'm bringing that up is that if you're making the face masks, ask everybody you know to check their old sewing kits because I had forgotten. I mean, I don't really go to my sewing kit that often, so I have stuff in there from grandmother days. I mean, I've got her old darning, the thing where you darn the socks. I don't even know what you call it. The thing, any fashion stuff. So ask everybody you know to check their old sewing kits because I'll bet you they probably have some elastic in there they forgot about.
Yeah.
Because there's a worldwide shortage of the stuff.
Wow. Yeah, and the supply chain has been interrupted. So it is interesting trying to acquire elastic, and a lot of people are unable to continue because they don't have elastic. So you see them trying to use headbands and different things in there to go behind the ears. But yeah.
But also, let me see if I can grab some string real quick. I use for my bows and arrows paracord, and that's probably useful too. Now this is not the stretchable kind, but paracord comes stretchy also.
Oh.
I don't know if you can find it at Walmart anymore, but I'll bet you should go look for it in the craft section. But this is the taut type, but it comes stretchy, and it comes in packets like this. You can get a smaller packet for like $2 and $3. This is the big pack. I think I paid like $8 for like 50 or 100 feet. I don't know, but
that's good.
But look for these as well. Even if it's not stretchy, there should be some way for you to figure out how to configure this in some kind of way. And then of course you burn the edge.
Oh, you do?
With the match, because otherwise it'll just unravel. So you just just take a little match and you burn the edges.
Okay.
I think they call it searing the edge. I don't know.
Searing. Okay.
Something like that. So yeah. So there's all kinds of alternatives. And Marietta wanted to rubber bands. That's a good one. The big ones. Because Walmart has those. And also she was asking where to get the elastic. Usually you can get them from places like Joann Fabric, anywhere they have sewing notions. But
well, I want you to know they've been wiped through.
They're gone. They're gone. Yeah.
Yeah. They're even having trouble finding. They're even having trouble providing cotton for the masks because
really
masks are in such demand that people are just buying yards and yards of the cotton because
that's amazing.
You don't want to breathe in a bunch of stuff. Especially as a man who knew it was going to be mandated. You know
exactly.
What I mean?
Well, people are saying cotton. So is polyester not good enough, or what? Or is it too thin?
Well, I don't think that it has enough weave in it. You know what I'm saying? That the weave is tight enough. I don't know. Okay. I'm just saying what they're recommending. They're recommending cotton. I think cotton makes sense because cotton is natural. I mean, if you're going to breathe in something.
Okay. Oh, that's true.
It's synthetic.
Right. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I because I'm all about, if this is about protecting our immune system, then we want something that's going to be a barrier.
Yeah, you don't want any polyvinyl chloride stuff going into your lungs. That's for sure. So silk is probably okay then, because that's natural.
Probably, right? But the question is it tight enough? Yeah,
which is why you line your masks, right?
Yeah, all my masks are lined with cotton. Yeah.
Okay, and then you hand wash them. And when I say between uses, you can spray them with peroxide. When I say between, I don't mean from day to day. I mean like if you go to the grocery store this morning and you come in, you can take it off and spray it, and then go out later.
Will peroxide take the color out of the fabric?
It hasn't so far.
Okay.
Because I've been spraying on the mask I got from you.
On a solution.
Okay. And it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so tell us what kind of solution you're using. I mean, how?
It's just peroxide from. In fact, let me go check.
Do you put a couple of teaspoons in or what?
I'll show you real quick. Deborah, she was on the show a couple days ago, and she said Joanne's been out of that stuff for weeks, and she ordered elastic from Amazon, and it's been in transit for a week, and it's coming from China.
It's all coming from China.
So it's gonna take a minute. Let me.
That's what I meant when I said
right
that the supply chain has been interrupted, and so I looked on Amazon at my order. I ordered on April the 12th. I got a message on April the 14th that it would be here, that it would have been shipped on the 14th, but that it will be here May the 1st. I'm like, May the 1st? My Lord.
Yeah.
We're so used to 2-day delivery. It's like, the 1st.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Now here is the hydrogen peroxide that I happen to have. And this is topical solution. It's a first aid antiseptic and oral debriding agent, whatever. I don't know what debriding is.
I don't know what that is, girl.
But I pour it gently into these spritzers, and people they still give these away, special events. People give these away, and people probably have these stashed in their kitchen drawers somewhere, the junk drawer. So look for these. You probably have a bunch of these around the house because everybody gives them away. This is from a local bank, Mechanics and Farmers Bank.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is from North Carolina Central University's WNCU radio. So
you just screw the top off?
Yeah, you just screw it right on off. There's a few ounces. So I'm going to pour it out. But, you just pour it right in. And you just pour it right in there.
Screw it back in just like a spray bottle.
Mm-hmm. And you just spritz. Boop, boop. And I wear it on my shirt. So that when right after I handle money at the store or whatever, then I spray my hands, clean my hands. Whenever I might, if I don't remember to attack the doorknobs, or rather door handles of my car when I'm going in the house, I might remember, got to do that. So on the way to the house, I'll turn around and spray the door handles with this shift change knobber thing. Thank you. And the turn signal thing, clean that, and the radio volume knob, and the buttons.
Makes sense, yeah.
And the buttons when you're opening and closing the windows, all that. Clean those on a regular basis and a doctor said, unless you're actually, working in a store or whatever, but if you're just a regular person, gloves, because he says our hands are perfectly fine. We might pick up the virus with our hands. The trick is wash your hands. The gloves actually hold the germs longer than our fingers. So it can be transferred so much easier from glove to surface. So don't wear the gloves. He says, just be conscious of washing your hands. Hands are going to dry out.
Yeah.
They're going to dry. Always put in. Now, Marietta says hot tea and hot drinks every 15 minutes because they say, okay, suppose you have somehow ingested some of the virus. And instead of having it go to your lungs where it'll kill you, they say if you drink like hot tea or whatever, it'll send the germs down to your stomach where the acids will attack and kill off the
move
the germs.
It to your system.
Right. So the trick is we touch our faces 20 times an hour. So just in case the germs do get into your mouth, like you bit your nails or you just happen to, I don't know, whatever, touch your mouth or teeth or whatever, just continue to drink and send those germs down to you. And they say essentially you die drowning.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I recommend that you look at some of the smaller sewing centers, small businesses. Mm-hmm. They may have what you need. Everybody goes to Joann's. Everybody goes to Walmart. Everybody goes to Hobby Lobby. the standard places they know to go to.
Mm-hmm.
So I would look in my in Google and Google, sewing stores or fabric stores, and see if there are
Oh,
some small
small local
businesses,
ones, yeah.
and they may still have what you need.
Mm-hmm. We have the scrap exchange. I'll bet they have a lot of elastic because they have all kinds of great fabric, but they're closed because of and it's sad because they have lots of beautiful fabrics, and they probably have elastic too.
And you know what? You might be able to get them open. You might be able to. If you are on the
Well,
advisory council, you might want to bring that up.
Well, I don't know. And maybe I'll give them a call and see what's going on.
And
Maybe
see if they want
they're
to donate it to people who are sewing masks for on a voluntary basis.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of schools are sewing masks on a voluntary basis.
Mm-hmm.
You would want to see if they could connect with them.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And a resident across from Marietta died from COVID. Wow. Really sorry to hear that. Be careful, Marietta, please. There's some exercises that you can do. Look online on YouTube. There are lung exercises for strengthening your lungs and your breathing capacity. Because, like I said, the lungs are the organs that are the hardest hit from coronavirus.
And something else, you can pat your lymphatic system to get it moving.
Really?
So the mucus moves. Yes, and there's a thing called dry brushing that will, and I'm sure there's some videos on YouTube for dry brushing. And you know how you're coming up and out.
Okay, I'm going to write that down. You said dry brushing.
Dry brushing, yeah.
Okay.
And I saw some nurses showing how they pat the patient on the back. And I've got to take this.
That's
okay,
interesting.
I've got to run, guys.
Oh, she just got a call. Okay, I'll see you, Terry. Thank you so much for stopping by.
I love you.
Love you too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Awesome. So, I'd like to know if anybody else wants to join me. If not, I will just go on about my day. Because I want to look up a couple of things that Carolina mentioned and put that in the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. It is a community paper, an online community paper for Durham, North Carolina, but there's a lot of information in there that everybody can use. So if you want to check out the cover story, which has a lot of tips and alerts, you can do that. Just check the whole publication if you like. So, okay, Marietta, I will see you later. And let me just give a shout out to other people who stopped by. Marietta was here. Deborah was here. Barb was here. And who else? I think, Karen was here. In terms of seeing the comments, at least. If anybody else was here and they didn't leave a comment, I can't say hi to you because I don't know who you are. But thank you for watching. Stay safe. Have a beautiful afternoon. And and Marietta, maybe you can join me. And Deborah, maybe you can join me tomorrow as well. So I'm just going to go off and do some more work. You have a beautiful afternoon. Ciao for now, and I will see you tomorrow at noon. See you later.